Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Father Jerry. It's Wednesday of the Wacky Week, because that's what it is. And today's our first day of school, and it's just been like a first day, right, Christy?
Yes.
It's been a day. It's been a day. Yes. And these days, again, unfortunately, everybody, I think we're all dealing with a lot of opinions, and a lot of people don't agree on things. And I'm blessed to be able to. I'm so blessed, Christy, to hear from people who like to express their opinions, especially when they disagree with mine or the church's or everybody's. There's a bumper sticker I saw one time that says, "Mean people suck." I hope that's okay to say that.
It is.
But they do.
No reason to be mean to us. We're doing our best.
We are definitely trying to do our best. Keep trying. Everybody needs to do that. So, a couple things, because again, some things are the same and some things are not. But anyway, it is an exciting time here at Corpus because we're started our Stewardship Renewal time, of course. I think I mentioned that last week. Hopefully by now, most of our parish families have received their stewardship packet in the mail. Came in a nice little big envelope like this. And in there you had a letter from your pastor. It was a well-written letter. Anyway.
Who wrote it?
Who wrote it, yeah. I had a ghostwriter, somebody do it. And a return envelope, of course. And what I asked everybody to do, we have this nice brochure that has all the different things that are going on here at Corpus Christi. An introduction about stewardship, about how, again, the thing here is that everybody has something to offer. Everybody at Corpus Christi. Whether you have a lot or a little, whether you've... whatever. Everybody has something to offer, and I really want people to offer that. I think there's so much value in just bringing everybody's gifts together. Because so many things in the scriptures that remind us of that you just give a little to God, and He just takes it and runs with it, does amazing things. So let's just continue to build on all the momentum that Corpus has done in the past. 40 years of great tradition and history, people giving and sacrificing. So what I really want people to do is to pray about this, look at all this, and then this coming weekend, we're going to have, at all our liturgies here, we're going to talk about stewardship a little more. We're going to have some people from the pews, some people of the parish, kind of give their story a little bit, talk about how important that is. And then the following weekend, we're going to ask everyone to turn in your commitment cards, which again, we have, that was mailed to you. And the thing of it is, I really would like everyone to sign up for at least one thing. And this is everybody in the family. So parents, children, young people, we have a lot of opportunities. So everybody can fill out something to do. At least if you're interested in something, just sign up. And then we had a good training with our leaders last week. So they'll hopefully follow up with you soon about what's next. So let's keep working together and build on a good stewardship here at Corpus Christi. And pray for a good success and more of a renewal, because we need that. That being said, we need to be renewed in a lot of things. And I think we're all frustrated again with the pandemic situation and COVID and everything else. And that's why I've had a lot of comments in the last week or so about things. The thing of it is, I don't want to get into any of the political aspects or what's right or what's wrong, because most people say to a certain extent, we don't know who to believe or what to believe. But again, just know that we're doing a lot here at Corpus Christi. We've always have the best interest of people in mind, mindful that we can't please everybody all the time. But so a couple of things that, just a reminder too, that we are, in the past we were fogging the church and all of our facilities after meetings and things regularly. So we're doing that again, just so you guys are aware of that. It'll fog the church, and again that what's the word, Christy? What does it do? It de-germs it?
Yeah.
De-germs it. Every little germ, when the fog attacks it, they just die. They just die.
It just disinfects the air, I guess.
Right. Plus, our parish spent a lot of money last year installing in the whole campus. We're talking church, our offices, the school, everything, in all of our filtration system. I don't even know what those things are called, Chrissy. What are they?
I don't know. It's some sort of filtration system for...
It's the stuff that CDC was recommending in all the schools. Most schools haven't done it because it's kind of pricey, but it cleans the air. It's very good. It's good at purifying. So again, we've had that from day one in our church. which again helps with like those mass gatherings that you hear about, which we have in church. Well, again, that air is constantly being filtered, and of course we clean and everything too. But that being said, of course, with the rise of COVID again, and the number of cases, and it's predominantly the ones who are getting really sick are those who are not vaccinated. Not that I'm going to tell you to get vaccinated, but that's the reality. I just talked to one of our doctors the other day here in Lawrence, and he said of all the patients that they have, they've all been non-vaccinated people. So I'm just throwing that out there. But again, we have to be mindful that a lot of our people are compromised. We have a lot, and I've heard from a lot of them again, and they're really concerned that people aren't wearing masks and things like that. So we sent an email out yesterday. Here's another thing: if you don't get our emails, recently somebody was complaining that they're not getting our emails. So I said, well, two things: check your spam filter, because again, we do the big mass emailing. Check your spam and make sure you're always saying that ours are legit. Or call the office and make sure we have your right email, because people change those a lot, and that happens. We're trying to communicate. But we sent an email out to everybody letting them know that this coming weekend, starting this weekend, we're going to make a change to hopefully accommodate people to feel more comfortable. So I'm just going to read you what we put out, because somebody said it's very well written.
It really was.
It really is. So please know that Corpus Christi, we try to provide a healthy and a safe environment for all who come to our campus. We follow guidelines set by our insurance provider, as well as those given from the Archdiocese. And of course, with the CDC, we're trying to comply with that as well. So what we're going to do this weekend is the south side of the church, those south sections, which as you're walking down the main aisle would be on your left. Okay?
By the tabernacle.
By the tabernacle. Those are going to be reserved just for those people wearing masks. So here's the thing. I'll make it very clear. We are mandating masks in that section. So everybody who sits in that section has to wear a mask. Okay? They have to. You have to wear a mask to sit in that section.
There will be a staff member there.
Yes. We're going to have people
enforcing
there.
It.
So if you come in that side door, which we might ask you if you come in that side door if you're not going to wear a mask. So that way the people who wear a mask can just come in the side door, the south door.
Handicapped.
It's a handicapped door, and then you can just go right to that section. A lot of our elderly are concerned, so that way they can do that. The thing of it is, we're one section, so it's not even a fourth of the church that we're going to reserve. So because the two main sections and the one over by the choir, you can, and I would encourage you to wear your mask, okay? But if you don't want to, you don't have to, but sit in one of those other three sections. So we always have some people that are just being those people who insist that you can't tell me where to sit. Well, I can, and we're going to do that. But the thing of it is, you have three other sections to sit in if you don't want to wear a mask, okay? So it's that kind of thing. It's not about you, you know? Let's think about other people. And again, don't be that stubborn when we're providing by far the majority of the church where you can sit there if you don't want to wear a mask, okay? So respect the people who want to wear a mask in this small little section that we're giving to you, okay? Do I need to be more clear than that?
No. Be nice, too, when I tell you to move.
Yeah, Christy's going to be there one of these masses.
Saturday.
Let me just tell you, you don't want to mess with Christy, okay? So,
she's true.
And I told Christy, I said, if anybody gives you some trouble, you just call me down there, and you're going to see that I'm not the nicest, funniest guy all the time either, okay? Time to respect people a little more. Again, be mindful of that, because look, instead of my normal stand, I put it on here, Christy. So, see, this is pretty clear. We're going to have these over there in that section. This section is designated only for those people wearing masks, okay? So when you see the sign, if you're not wearing a mask, then don't sit there, okay? Mm-hmm. If you have trouble reading, then we will help you with that too. So here's another thing too, just a reminder. Again, the dispensation has been taken away. So again, we're back to our normal obligation as Catholics that every Catholic should go to Mass every Sunday and Holy Day of obligation. Okay, so we know that. But we also said, here's some reasons why it's totally acceptable for you not to go. And this is nothing new, by the way. So, like if you're sick, you should stay at home. Definitely these days, right? If you're sick, if you're feeling sick, if you've got a cough, stay home, all right? But here's some other reasons. So again, if you are ill or you have a health condition that would be significantly compromised if you were to contact a communicable disease, What do they do?
home.
Stay home. Okay. So if you are experiencing flu-like symptoms, what should you do?
Stay home.
Stay home. You have been exposed to someone who has tested positive.
Stay home.
Yeah, stay home. Good Lord. Yeah. Here's one too. Again, if you are a caregiver, if you care for those who are sick, the homebound or the infirmed, stay home. We want you to continue to care for them. We don't want to put you in a mindset. If you are pregnant and you're concerned about that, of course, stay at home. Not that you have to do that all the time. I don't want all of our pregnant ladies to stay home, but if that's a concern of yours, you're fine. If you're over 65, which again the CDC has always said that those are the people who are more high risk. And again, if you're concerned about it, know that God understands your heart. So stay at home. Here's another thing. If you cannot attend Mass through no fault of your own, so that there's no Mass being offered, you are sick or the infirmed, your ride didn't show up, you can't get to church, what should they do?
Stay home.
Okay, you can stay home. So if you have significant fear or anxiety of becoming ill or being at Mass,
stay home.
Stay home. All right. So
it's a lot of reasons.
There's a lot of reasons. So I understand. I love the piety of people, and believe me, because I've encouraged people to go to Mass. You all know that, right? That's very important to me. But if you're concerned about it, God knows. God knows your heart. And God is always present with us, not in the same way as the Eucharist. And you can watch our live stream. Hopefully I'm sorry again last weekend. Honestly, everybody, we've been trying. I had three, myself and Deacon Chris and another person. We thought it was working last Sunday. We pushed the buttons, we followed all the directions. It showed that it was like the record thing was lit up. And then I found out it wasn't working.
So guess what we're doing to fix that? Sean's coming to do it.
Sean is going to be there. Everybody.
It will work.
So you have my permission this Sunday. If it doesn't work,
call Sean.
You call Sean.
Should we give his cell number?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. His address is.
Yeah. Also, Eucharistic ministers, we're having them during
Very
communion.
Good. So, yes, thanks, Christy.
Sure.
So now at communion time, in all of the sections, I'm asking myself, Deacon Chris, all of our extraordinary ministers, we're going to wear masks now too. I don't want to do it. I have to take my glasses off because they fog up. But I'm trying to be nice and care for other people.
You're worrying about others, not yourself.
There you go. So we're doing that as well. So everybody, let's keep praying again for the end of all of this, and pray for that, and pray for sanity, because I think a lot of us need that. And again, let's try to be respectful of everybody. I think that's it. So let's pray for a couple things. Let's pray for our spiritual renewal time here at Corpus. Just more people to really volunteer their time and talents and help us with that way. And again, let's pray for the breakfast that I just ate at lunch. Let's pray for again just some sanity into the end of this pandemic as soon as possible. There's my cuckoo going off. Let's see what this song is. This will be our closing song.
Edelweiss.
Oh yes. No, is that what it is? Yeah.
Edelweiss, yeah.
Bless my homeland forever. That's Edelweiss, my mom's favorite song. All right.
Love that music.
Well, very good. Well, God bless you, everybody. If you need anything, of course, always let us know here at Corpus. We'll see you.